Hey, welcome to Digging into the Bible. My name is Jim Barnard. This is a production of Tiller Coaching. All right, it's day 36, and yesterday we saw the persecution of the way, the first church, the believers, the Christians. We saw it hit a new high when Herod was successful in killing James and was attempting to kill Peter. He just was not successful in keeping Peter detained. An angel of the Lord came and rescued Peter out, and Herod's got to try to save some face and keep his rock star status going. So with that as the backdrop, let's go ahead and dig in. This is Acts chapter 12, starting at verse 20. Now Herod was angry with the people of Tyre and Sidon, and they came to him with one accord. And having persuaded Blastus, the king's chamberlain, they asked for peace, because their country depended on the king's country for food. On an appointed day, Herod put on his royal robes and took his seat upon the throne, and delivered an oration to them. And the people were shouting, "A voice of a god, and not of a man." Immediately an angel of the Lord struck him down, because he did not give God the glory. And he was eaten by worms and breathed his last. But the word of God increased and multiplied. And Barnabas and Saul returned from Jerusalem when they had completed their service, bringing with them John, whose other name was Mark. All right, so clearly Herod is a friend of the Jewish people. The circumcision party ain't no party. Okay, I'll save it. But he's clearly not friendly with the people of Tyre and Sidon. Like there's some tension there, and that's a little bit unknown. That's a little bit understated here. But it's clear that Herod is putting on a show for the people. I think he really wanted to have like the greatest show he could come up with and bring Peter up on stage. I don't know if it even was a stage, but bring Peter up and either kill him or announce that he's being killed or announce that he has been killed. Like, I think that's ultimately what Herod is wanting to do in this at this event. But instead, because he can't do that, he's obviously swept the whole Peter escaping narrative under the rug. It didn't make the newspapers. It didn't hit Twitter moments. Like this was unbeknownst to the people. And so as he comes out dressed in this royal robe, ready to give this great oration, there's a difference between a speech and an oration. I mean, this was legit, right? And the people loved it. Right? Give the people what they want. Like that's what Herod did. Give the people what they want. So God struck Herod down because he didn't give God the glory. And probably trying to destroy his church didn't help the matter. But Herod was clearly interested in himself and his rock star status and what is going to make him look good. And the strength of the circumcision party, the Jewish people in the land at that point, made it popular for him to pursue death for the apostles, and God wasn't going to allow it. The result for Herod is this worm-eaten body, and honestly, the church's continued growth. It seems like, to go back to what Gamaliel said, like if it's of God, we're not going to be able to stop it. And this is proof you're not able to stop it. Now, real quick, I was doing some research today on this, and there's a historian named Josephus who has an account of this exact event where Herod is giving this oration and he dies. And Josephus's account says he saw an owl, a harbinger of death, and realizes that he's taken the pride mistakenly and he's going to die. I don't know if Josephus is giving some license here or if somehow this vision happened and Herod visualized it. But ironically, I'm wearing my Sheffield Wednesday owl sweatshirt today. Like, that happened. I didn't plan this. I know I planned a lot of things, but not this. So it was meant to be a harbinger of death. How about that? All right. If you're listening on a podcast, sorry you missed on the experience. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I will see you tomorrow as we continue on. I'll see you then.